Welcome everybody to the CNFT News Light Edition. If you're watching your figure, this is perfect for you.
Not too many calories in this episode. We've got a light time.
There's a lot of calories in the guests. I mean, the guests are delicious.
Oh, you just meant
yeah.
They're not fat. Oh my god, what is on my hands?
You did the pool thing.
This is
it's probably
you.
The pump trap.
How did this
That's
happen?
from Pete. If you go down there and you talk to Pete, you're gonna get that on your hands.
This is Pete.
His stone dungeon office is covered in muck.
I have no. Okay. All right, let's move on. Okay, so today, yes, as you were saying, we have a few, not a whole lot of news to report. Not because there's not a lot going on.
There's news.
Yeah. We just don't have like events. We don't have hot topics. We have a lighter thing because the team, Tyler's on vacation. Will's got COVID. I'm just getting over COVID. She's pregnant. You know, we got a lot going on.
We've all got altered states.
Yeah. So we're doing our best today, but we should be back onto our normally scheduled stuff.
And Stella's still out sick, showing solidarity with our other COVID.
Luckily, she doesn't breathe, so
yeah, it works out really well.
We don't need to worry about catching it from her unless we're all up on her, which rarely happens.
Rarely, only if you need to get the code from her thigh.
Her thigh.
Yeah.
What's up, Timothy? All right, nice to see you. Glad to have you.
Oh, so happy to have you.
Got a good show today. We got a couple great guests. We got BlakeCNFT coming on in just a little bit. And then we got Ninjaz coming on.
I only got to meet him real quick when y'all went on his show.
Oh, yeah, you missed it.
Yeah.
It's a great show.
Yeah.
We were on Blake's show a few weeks ago, maybe a month.
And he's the hottest new influencer in the CNFT community. You heard it here first.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. And he's very fat.
Yeah.
Right? Full of calories.
Exactly.
If you were to eat him, you would.
So it really balances out.
Don't
anyway.
eat a whole person.
It's
too much. Never.
I've heard it's unsettling the first time too.
Okay.
But yeah, so we are going to also have. You asked for them. You love them. Ada Ninjaz.
Yes.
And we love Tommy, so I'm really excited.
Second time on the show?
Yeah, second time.
Right. I'd like to start giving out achievement NFTs for 3 times. You get your third and 5. 3, 5, and then maybe like
7.
10. Oh, yeah, maybe 7 and then 10.
Yeah.
You kind of do a little.
Yeah. And on your 10th stamp, you get
a
something
free
really
appearance
special
on the show. Come on tomorrow. Come on the next time. Okay. So, of course, this is the CNFT News, your place for real news.
Real nonsense.
And real nonsense. I'm Scott Chestnut.
Real news first.
You don't have a name right now. I should add you.
That's not.
Summer First Grave. And I'm actually T. Scott Chestnut.
Oh, yes. Well, you always have been, but
I realized.
You realized that you should allow people to know that you had one of these fancy initial first. I'm sneezing all the time. But yeah, that you have a fancy initial first name because I think it lends more credibility to your newscasting abilities.
Well, as soon as I got this goatee, I had to go with T. Scott. Clearly different. We're upgrading.
Definitely.
You gotta bless you.
Oh, thank you, right. And you as well.
Thank you.
And many bountiful harvests upon you and your home.
So we have a sponsor. Lovely sponsor, Trippy Ada.
Yes.
Love them. So their current their series 2 is minting right now.
70s edition.
70s. The first series was 60s edition, and now it's 70s. So let's show you a little bit of.
I can't wait till we go to the 80s. Right? That's going to be really
next?
Great. Yeah. It's going to be so NFT.
That's wrong. I got to find this thing, and it is right here. Why does it keep closing? Every time I think I have this ready. All right, so we're going to play their video because it's very cool.
Very cool.
I enjoy that vid.
Good job.
Anyone who wants to sponsor us, we love you. Please do. But if you have a video that we can play during the sponsorship, I mean, that's the top.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Well, people are going to notice it even more. Not only is it helpful just in getting a concise thing of your project across in addition to what we say. But also, if somebody's going through the video, looking through the timestamps, and they see a video within a video, they're more likely to watch that.
Video within a video. All right, here we go. I found it. We're going to share the audio so y'all can hear it as well.
Cool.
Let's take a look at this.
I got a question. When are they gonna make the Studio 54 of the metaverse? I heard that place was crazy back in the day. You go in there, you see Bill Murray, you see Cher, and you're like, let's do some lewds and black beauties. I just saw that on the show.
Let's bring it back. What's up, Crawford? Thank you for dropping
Crawford
in.
Fortune, cool name.
So yeah, Trippy ADA, very cool. They're minting right now. You can mint up to 10 tokens at once. They're 65 ADA per, and you know what? That's a lot more affordable than it was when they first started minting.
We used to think 65 was a high price. No longer.
That's very reasonable. Yeah. That's what's up. Man, we got all sorts of cool folks in here. Chad Dixon,
creator of the Trippy Lips video.
Woo, we love it.
Great job.
Yeah. I love the fonts that you use in that one as well. That's very CNFT
perfect.
news.
And it fits Moonfly.
Can we hide ourselves or? Well, you can see there's the news logo. It's very 70s,
yes,
right?
Yes, we were very
It's
inspired by the 70s.
Got its own little thing going there. So
definitely.
Good fit.
I want to update everyone about the baby.
Yes, babies.
So this baby that lives inside of me is now 14 weeks along, and it is the size. I have this thing that tells me what size of a Parisian bakery treat it is. And so last week, it was a macaron, a large macaron. This week, it is I'm going to say this wrong, millefeuille, which is also known as a custard slice. And that might be how I hadn't either, but now I know.
When will it be the size of a croissant?
Well, I don't know, but it's doubling every week. It's coming out hot.
Yeah, getting big.
It's like 2 ounces big now, and
we say we don't know the gender yet.
Inches, no.
We're gonna find out,
and you guys will not even know at CNFT Con.
Really? It's gonna be a secret.
Yeah, we're gonna
do a big gender reveal else on stage.
Your mom will know.
You could grab the mic and say, "The moment you've all been waiting for, gender reveal,
sex reveal." Everyone, guess. I want everyone to guess.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Okay, cool. Well, I think we're ready to roll into the show. So we got some news here.
Gotta roll that marbles on.
Let's talk CNFT news, my friends.
I'm using my Cardano cup in honor of the sale yesterday.
That's our first piece of news. That's right.
Avatar.
So the Cardano Citizen Avatar drop is now live. And what that means is you can go buy a Citizen Avatar, and I'm going to show you what these things look like.
You're going to be able to use them.
Pretty cool. They work in the game. So as you can see, they pretty much immediately sold 2,000, and the rest is kind of a trickle. But they'll be on sale until they are gone. There are 1,400 of these reserved for RAD token purchases. So that means we can do this. Do that.
Mint was extremely smooth. Attention, citizens.
New.
Grigsby.
Okay, we'll stick with this. The Citizens Mint was very smooth.
Look at those boots. Oh.
And they will be available to purchase with RAD tokens. The current price will be 90,000 RAD tokens, and that will be coming soon. We're not there quite yet. There's still some technical stuff working out, but for now, you can buy them with ADA.
Ready to spin that RAD.
You can buy up to 10 at a time. If you want to spend 900 ADA on these things, hey,
I wouldn't.
Looking at this, I really like the rainbow, the Cardano rainbow.
It looks like they're beaming.
I mean, this whole thing is solid.
Yeah, it really is.
This visual, I really like it. I mean, you can tell I'm into the rainbow with the news.
Certainly.
Here.
Come on,
I'm sold.
rainbows are where it's at.
Yeah, I'm really happy with that. And then I wanted to show off. We purchased one. We're gonna spend a lot of rad.
We got a lot of rad. We're rad rich, okay? Yeah. So we gotta look with where we're rich right now.
So Timothy giving us an official report.
And this is from a very important member of the Cardania community. Yeah. Stamp.
Timothy Griggs. Uh-huh.
Exactly.
Right, so let's see. We got Cardania. Oh no, I bought it with a different wallet. Let me pull that up.
Nice. Right. Look at all that juicy
Cardania
resources.
Here we go.
And we got a lady.
Yeah, we pulled a lady. And pretty happy with this one. Got some decent traits. Take a look.
And she's
like
blue.
Black. It's all black and white, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's matte, except this is chrome. This little light thing. It's a light, right? Let's see.
Seems like it.
It's a helmet. Well, that's how it. Is it a torch?
And she's a nanomancer.
Yeah, nanomancer. It's nice.
And spacer.
The talent is inspiring.
Spacers.
Seems like a good talent.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see the talent. I love Cardania. Always does
really
good metadata. I'm never disappointed.
And I love the number. The mint number 11771. Give me a break. Perfect.
I'll take it.
So this thing's out there, my friends, and it's pretty cool. Now these Cardania citizen avatars are not just PFPs. As you can see, there's a lot of metadata stuff going on there, and those are hooks. Those are hooks that will be grabbed onto by the games, the various games. Now we know that the citizens will be something that will help you when you're playing the card game. We know that there's a slot for a citizen.
Oh shoot!
And we also know that there'll be other PFP projects
that you
can put in that slot.
Yeah.
We don't know any of the rules.
They're collaborating,
but
whatever
Clay
the collaborating
will be one, I believe.
Yeah, Clay is
we
one.
don't really know any others.
That's the
I'd like to get our agents in there for Facility 7.
Oh, that would be really cool. That would make a lot of sense.
Maybe even Cardano Mythos. I mean,
Oh, get an Ada Lovelace in there. I mean, it is Cardania.
I haven't pitched that yet.
That's a good idea.
I gotta talk to Chris about that. Yeah, that's cool.
That's really fun.
So a little bit of that.
I mean, let me just tell you right now that I've been by the summoning pool, and you do not want to get caught by the summoning pool without one of these suits on. And this is the only way you can get this suit right now.
That's true. Yeah.
You're gonna get this evil rapper that's gonna come after you otherwise. The entity. That's it.
So okay, moving on. We have some cool news from Trading Tent. They are officially out of beta.
Wow.
Which is great. They say
Awesome.
there's some features, some changes. I have not used it since it moved out of beta.
It's so cool.
But very happy that it's happening, because it's really cool. You don't have to worry about escrow stuff.
And great to see people like. There's a lot of projects that are like, oh man, this is exactly what I would have wanted to use, and it just really brings people together. I really like it.
All right, here we go. Some good stats. So over 6,000 assets have been traded. 4,500 tents have been opened, and more than 1.5 million ADA has been traded using this, which is great. They're partnering with Yummy. They're doing good. Very happy with it.
Love it.
Tent IDs. You do have to check your policy IDs yourself, and that's just the way that it goes.
And that's just good living.
You should do that anyways. You can generally trust the exchanges, the big ones, to make sure that the policy IDs are verified. But with Trading Tent, there ain't no exchange helping you out, my friends. You got to do it yourself.
You're out in the trading tent. I mean, you're out there in a trading tent. It's self-explanatory, really. You're not in a big mall. You're in a trading tent.
That's right. So Tyler had some issues. He's off on vacation, but still trading NFTs.
Typical Tyler.
And he almost got scammed. So he tells us what happened. He says, I almost got scammed hard out of Pixels NFT, one of those dead pixels he's got. Big thank you to Adrian and the real Fudly Pixels for helping confirm.
Damn.
Remember to trust your gut and always use a trusted marketplace or automated escrow service like Trading Tent. It was scary. Damn. He was minutes away from sending. He almost lost his pirate.
Oh my God. I want to read this conversation.
Yeah, we'll pop that up.
I'm sorry, but you should be able to send me the transaction ID. Budley says, if you're not comfortable with this, sir, you can also wait for the hold to be lifted. Remember, this is a recorded transaction for both safety and security of both traders and moderators in charge.
There's a whole lot of it's long, but Tyler said that it was the sirs that really made him think.
Yeah.
Hang on now. They both call him sir a bunch of times.
It's like some Fight Club
What's up
stuff.
with
Like,
that?
what's going on? Why is
That's
everyone calling
weird,
me sir?
right? And then he did confirm. He checked in with some other folks and found out that it was a scam.
Very weird.
And he didn't get scammed. So, like
that's
that.
our boy, you know, because we have a lot of news public service announcements that were drilled
Constantly
into
talking about
Tyler's
that shit.
brain.
All right, so another big news here. Stale is officially leaving CNFT IO.
What?
Yeah, it says the day has arrived where I'm stepping away from CNFT IO. I've had a great time with the team building their marketplace for the last year. I'm in need of change and to pursue my vision in this space. My time and focus to Planet Pals is also long overdue.
Wow.
Planet Pals was started by his bro, right?
Yeah.
His brother?
But both of them.
We had him on the news and he played piano for us.
Oh my god, it was amazing. That was so
a while
cool.
ago. That's a throwback.
Was it Digital Mortal?
It might have been Digital Mortal.
It was Digital Mortal.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah.
Weird stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, very, very.
He was really great.
Glad that Stale.
And I know Tyler's really good friends with him.
Following his passion, doing
cool.
what he wants to do. So lots of support from the community here.
That's what I like to see.
Mm-hmm. Ada Ninjaz even. We'll be seeing him soon. So that's cool.
I mean, it does seem like it's a lot of stress to have him do a marketplace. Oh my god.
Yeah, for real.
And he's been doing it hard for a while now.
All right, so this is pretty cool here as well.
Dead rabbits.
Yeah, the dead rabbit keys are being found in
the
world.
Fucking go. Is your boy. Let's get it. Fucking go. Is your boy. Let's get it.
Whoa.
So he found a physical key in the real, actual world that you and I exist in. And that's pretty cool.
Sick.
And there are a lot of these, actually. We can take a quick look because several of these keys, I think there's like 6 or 8
I found mine in Atlanta in front of Centennial Olympic Park underneath the metal post. It was clever to use net magnets.
Look at that.
That's great.
I love that everyone's like filming it.
Yeah, magnets are great because who's going to stick their freaking hand underneath there?
Not gonna go looking. Generally not.
No.
I'm
gonna get a piece of.
Oh, I see. So it requires 100 retweets to unlock the node.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
How do they unlock it?
Are we muted? No, we're good. Okay.
How do they unlock it?
100 retweets, and then I assume Dead Rabbit Resurrection Society will give them the next.
I see.
Step.
Yes. Okay.
And they did it very quickly.
Damn.
That's why we like dead rabbits. So there's a lot of these. We've got a lot of node keys being found.
Super
and very cool to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. Now let's talk a little bit about Occult Archives.
On to the next season of Occult Archives.
Yes, so that looks like this.
Damn. It's werewolves time. It's werewolves time for Occult Archives. The lunar eclipse blood moon was last night and the full moon tonight. And no surprise, there was a lichen sighting. A rare Arctic lichen known to hunt stealthily due to the trail of blood in the snow that could lead to its whereabouts. Damn. I'm going to have to get one because I got to complete this collection.
Yep. Got to. In other news, Naru's staking is live. Get that yummy coin, my friends.
I want to get a seasonal Naru real bad. I'm gonna have to get.
Well, you'd have to get an original and then burn it, right?
You can get any seasonal Naru. I think they said. It's just that you don't have to burn it.
Yeah,
I'm confused.
You have to burn it.
Yeah.
That's how they do it, right?
You're right. Yeah.
No, I don't have any of these, so I'm not 100% sure. But I believe you have to burn these to make it. So you can go to the site, connect to your wallet, and it'll verify what you've got. And boom, that's it. You press stake, and you're in.
Whoa, Occult Bitfin collab. No, I would love to see that. I bet that would be awesome.
Oh, Crawford Fortune says, did you all see Occult Bitfin collab?
That sounds great.
Why don't we take a jaunt over to Bitfins?
Yeah, perfect.
Or actually Occult, probably Bitfins.
Yeah, go to Bitfins.
Since they're doing what they're doing. All right, anything? Is it there?
Wait, go up.
Is it there?
No, keep going.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. If anybody has a link to it, I'd love to see it. Oh wait,
Oh, here it is.
Great, sea
Sea
monsters.
monster.
That's wild.
All monsters released will be 3D AR compatible and animated inside of the aquariums. Wow.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Great info there, Crawford. Thank you very much.
We owe you a fortune.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, that takes us through the news that we had planned.
News light.
So, Blake's not here yet. So,
on to the next news.
I guess we're going to start our Drop It Like It's Hot section. And then
good.
we'll circle back for our interviews once our interviewees arrive.
In the guest room.
Yes. Okay, so let's go to Drop It Like It's Hot,
Cover
folks.
yourself up.
She's doing all right. Disregard that segment intro. Blake says he's jumping in.
Oh,
he's here.
snap!
He'll be joining
It
us
was
momentarily.
fire.
Okay, we're
There
doing
he
a whole
is.
new segment intro. Okay?
Here we go. Everybody's freaking out. They're like, oh my God, I thought he wasn't coming.
Yeah, let's go, everybody. Who wants to see some
Blake CNFT.
CNFT? Hey.
Hello.
What's
All
up?
right, welcome.
Good to see you guys.
So
Yeah.
psyched I get to hang out with you now.
I know. We missed you during the weekly market update on my channel.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We'll have to have you come on again.
Yeah, Def. We're totally into it. Well, thank you so much for coming on here. Yeah,
Yeah,
With
glad
your
to have
great.
you.
beautiful lighting.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Now we
thank
get to see
you.
the perfect lighting with the show. Oh, it's
Yes.
magical.
Always
Pinks and blues
improving,
are
right?
in, you know?
They are. And I don't know if this baby could be pink or blue or
That's a good
maybe
question. That's
green.
right,
We,
yeah.
we could set up the lights to do the gender reveal. You know, it could be, you know,
Yeah.
just goes back and forth, little light
You know,
show.
Actually, that
Love
would be
it.
really sick. Like that would be so CNFT, a light show reveal.
That'd be epic.
I'm into it.
Not against it.
So what's going on in Blake world right now?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Man.
In your corner of the metaverse.
Yeah, that's true. We can even in this space, you can kind of get lost in your own little
Oh, no
circles,
doubt.
But it's been a busy week actually. You know, I do this part-time, so but I had an interview with Veggiemates on Monday because
Hey!
their drop is live. I think their public
You
drop
did
is now
too.
live as of
Was it
very
Monday?
recently, like 30 minutes ago.
That's huge. Yeah.
And they're almost sold out. I think like 75% sold out already
You're
for the whitelist.
amazing.
Yeah, they were a great interview. I did a chat with Cardano Thor for his CNFT brew.
Oh yeah.
You know, your
Thor the
guest
King.
today, Ada Ninjas, were on the channel last night, and now we're on with you.
And we
Oh my
just
God.
had
It's like during the
Veggiemates.
press stream.
Yeah.
It's like, what do they call it?
Yeah, yep.
press
They're-
tour.
They always
Yeah.
do a good job with talking to all the different people about their project. They do a great job with that. And then I'm live with JL, Awesome is JL tonight
Oh yeah.
for the
Beta
CNFT
5.
weekly market update. So it's been a full one.
Very cool.
Damn.
But there's
Poppin'
always lots of news, always things going on. So you got to stay on top of it.
Definitely. Even in these, especially in these crazy times.
Yeah. So how is it doing this part-time? How does your balance, your life work balance?
We're trying to
and,
get tips from you.
No, I'm figuring it out myself. These are great questions. I love the personal touch. It's interesting. I guess that's the that's the cop-out answer. I mean, it's a ton of work. I mean, I have a family. I've got a wife and a little girl. So
How old?
I have a full-time. What? How old?
How old is she?
20 months.
Oh,
all right.
Coming up on 2 years. Yeah. So that's been a lot of fun.
I see.
But yeah, I mean, it's a lot of communication because there are some weeks like this week where my wife and I are talking. It's like, hey, it's a little much. I'm like, I get it. You know, it's a little too much doing the full-time job, doing the part-time. So you're always trying to work through it. And it's like, okay, I got to ease off the schedule, have some nights and, try to keep at least Sundays free to, rest and recover, but it is a balance just because there's just so many things going on. And you personally, like we are, and the viewers that are watching, we're all excited about it. So it doesn't necessarily feel like work, but
Yeah.
it does take, time away from other things that are also important or more important. So,
Exactly.
we're working through it.
And not only that, but it's like, yeah, you're always putting a thing on. There's these two scales, and you're always taking something off and putting it there. But then,
Balance.
it can really turn into a pattern in either direction. So you have to make sure that the patterns don't start. It's maddening.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it's
something that I talk with other people just off stream. I, kind of have a new person on every week and including you guys. So, I talk with other people off stream, and you're always thinking it's not just the making videos, because that's super fun to do, but then as you grow, as you guys have noticed, like you start getting talked to with projects, and then you get lots of emails or DMs, and so then that takes more time. It's not just making the videos, so everything just kind of exponentially scales.
Yes.
And anyways, but it's a blast. It's all good stuff, but
it's a good sign when it's scaling, but it just means more understanding of how you're going to do it all.
Yep. How are you guys doing?
Well, we got to say that because we started this with Tyler, right? And then we met Will, and he was the most perfect human we ever met. Like, he was just amazing. So the good thing is, when you need help, you'll find someone so easily, you know?
And that was him being on my show was his first on-screen appearance. Is that right? So he did a great job.
I know. He's such a natural. He knows everything about this. I'm just glad he's starting to.
He'd be on the news with us, but he works. He's got a day job.
So
enough until we break those shackles. Yeah, we're doing it this way.
At CNFT Con.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And Tyler is joining us here
What's
in
up,
spirit.
Tyler?
At least
we're so happy you got a vacay.
What's up, Tyler?
Even though he's still doing CNFT stuff on vacation.
Yeah,
does it ever really end?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It really doesn't.
But we're doing all right. I just got over COVID. Today is like the day that I would say I'm good.
And I felt like it felt like an eternity. Like, he was down here, I was upstairs bringing trays of food and everything, and it's just really nice to be able to not be in a long distance relationship anymore.
But you didn't.
But I didn't get it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
I don't
got some
understand
family members too that are starting just their first pass through it. So there's a new wave or something.
This is my first time. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
I was so careful.
You were so close.
It's never enough sometimes. But yeah, what's going on with you? What's going on with you in the near future?
Yeah, where are you going? What's coming up?
What are you looking at?
With the channel, I mean, we're coming up on 2,500 subs, so that's huge. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of just blown away, just because I started back in November, and I was just kind of like, well, kind of backtrack even farther. I was in Cardano in January of 21. So I had a couple months before everything kind of blew up in terms of the NFT space. Right. So watched Space Buds from afar, was like, what's all this crazy stuff? Got in on Cardano a bit. So I was, following and tweeting stuff or whatever just for a while there. And then had some personal stuff. We moved to a new house, all that stuff that you just don't have time to do those things. And then I was like, okay, if I'm going to be serious about this, like, I love this stuff, I got to start, jumping off and doing more things. So, but trying to establish the balance, as we've talked about earlier. So, the weekly live stream Thursday nights, 8:00 on the YouTube channel, that seems to be at least a staple. If I don't get anything done, then
8:00. Remind us of the exact time, like
8:00 Eastern.
Okay, great.
Thursday nights. Good. Yeah, cool. That's a good clarification. It's like, if I don't get anything else done, like, that's it right there.
We know that. We know about that.
You've got at least your one thing that's going to stay consistent. Yeah. And then, I had 2 extra interviews this week. So, like, any extra stuff, I also, like to make shorter content, because, interviews tend to just be 30 minutes, an hour, hour and a half. So you get really long there, and you want to make, shorter content for people who aren't crazy as us and just want to get little updates. So yeah, there's always tons of things to do. I mean, at some point, maybe, like, would I like to go full time? Sure. I mean, but that's not a reality at this point. But if that was a possibility, then that opens up to making, Instagram reels or TikToks, or, you've got a ton of different avenues that you can then explore, clipping up the content that I've already made, so there's lots of things, but
so much.
making
Yeah.
them clipping it and making it silly by adding music, whatever. There's so many things.
Yeah.
Live is nice though, because
Yeah, live is great. Especially like my personality, I tend to be a little bit like perfectionist. So when I record my own video, I make a lot of mistakes. And it's like you're live. You can't make a mistake. Or if you do, you just kind of restart.
Exactly.
Just
But
live.
And
yeah,
everyone
fine.
understands it more. Everyone's more. At least they got to. It's almost like, actually, it's like if you go see improv comedy, that's not going to be as funny if you watch it not live, because it's not meant to be that way.
Something magical about in the moment.
Yeah,
being
and you
there.
get to see everyone discover it together.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. It's
Although I
really
do
cool.
like watching Whose Line Is It Anyway.
Well,
Quite a bit.
they really know
Classic.
what they're doing.
They're really good.
They've got some skills.
Yeah.
What's ahead for you guys? I mean, other than CNFT Con.
Is this a reverse interview? You're coming at us.
I know, this is what we would do.
I'm sorry, I can't help myself. I'm normally the interviewer.
I'm happy that we rarely get talk about all
I
this shit
know,
anyway.
definitely.
So I'll drop some stuff.
Well, yeah, we're working on we're finishing our Artano stuff right now.
Yeah, we're gonna be putting up a series of kind of a piece. It's a whole cool thing. We're taking an old painting with like, I believe it was 75 people in it, and we are going to be removing each of them in a flash and swapping them with us on green screen, dancing in like a rave sort of thing.
It's like it's sort of like an old timey place that's gonna go get all wild.
It doesn't
Oh,
sound
that's
as
so
cool
cool.
when you say it, but it looks cool.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah,
Excited to see it.
We're working on Facility 7, which is our board game CNFT collection. It's a physical board game that we created years
And we're
ago.
getting the collab art from the collabs, and it's amazing.
Yeah,
It's
we're
so
excited
amazing
about it.
to see that. It's like crazy. It's crazy because we were working on this years ago, and like now just seeing art with it, beyond the basic art that had been created is really cool.
We were able to use some of our ADA to get some art made, which is
Sure.
not something that we were able to do before. So really excited to be there right now.
Yep.
But really, it's just trying to get on my feet and like look around and open my eyes after COVID and everything. It's just
real shit.
So, just taking it one day at a time.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's working pretty well.
Yeah.
So you were saying CNFT Con. Now, what are your CNFT Con plans?
Yeah, let's hear it.
I think I don't have the hotel booked yet, but I do have.
Get on it.
I know. Are we in danger of
No,
of running low? Okay.
I think you're okay.
We're getting through them.
I'd say
but
start
there's
worrying
still
you better do it by July.
a couple months, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I was hoping what I should have done is I should have bought because you can buy the tickets in ADA. I should have bought it at $1. I was like, now I got to wait for the price to go back up so that I can. You never want to.
Yeah, right.
Sell your
Right.
ADA at
ADA.
50 cents. It's painful.
True that. It is
but
painful. Yes.
Anyways, but I think I'm coming in Thursday, leaving Sunday.
All right. Well, we'll
So
see
yeah,
you
it should be.
all those days.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm super excited for it.
I can't
it'll be
wait to
crazy.
go to a Vegas buffet.
Yeah, nice buffets out there for vegans. Even we found out. I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
yeah, great.
At the
Food,
same place as
Vegas,
everyone else,
forget
too.
it. But
Yeah.
then she looked into it, and it's like apparently
it's
it's like
Vegas. They got it all.
like a wonderland
Yeah, it is. It is.
for
Love it.
everyone.
And just so much cool stuff there.
Yeah, 3 nights
Just to
will be
meet all
fun out there.
and to meet all the project people. There's a lot of people that watch your show or my show that don't necessarily comment or like interact. So like to see people who you don't even know that are like watching your stuff or interact, it'll be really cool. So
It's gonna be crazy. I just can't even conceive of it.
Yeah,
Because no
so much
other thing
buildup.
we've ever, I know, so much buildup, and no other con or anything that we've ever been to could ever compare to it, because it's just full of all people you love, essentially.
like we already know everyone.
Yeah,
there.
like
It's
you already
gonna be
know
This
everyone.
weird
Yeah.
reunion.
yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna be a reunion, but in a
Or a
totally
union,
different
the
way.
first-
It'll
the
be
first
But
really
it's
time,
cool.
like
no
a
re.
reunion.
Yeah,
the first, that'll be so cool. I'm
First
super
time.
excited for it. You can't miss it. If you're serious about Cardano NFTs, like that's going to be the place to go. So if any of you are watching and you're not planning on it, you might want to reconsider.
you can make it. Make it.
You can still make it. Yeah.
Yeah, I
gonna
mean,
be blessed.
unless you're across the world, I get it.
Yeah,
I get
there's
it.
some
I
folks
get it if
who-
you're really
it's
That's
far.
true. Yeah. International travel
That's
would
the
make it
only
difficult.
pass.
Yeah.
or you're
That's tough.
sick.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, it's definitely a lot. You know, we've been doing this for a year now, and it's like there's so many things you want to do, and it's just trying to remember that you need to go to the next rung on the ladder instead of like trying to go up too high on the next
Step
rung.
at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, and you have baby on the way, so
It's gonna be a whole-
that's another life event that you're trying to navigate too, along with growing.
I
the business.
cannot even imagine what that's going to be like. You know, like I like to think I'll be able to do a lot of other stuff while the baby's really small, but I know that I have no idea. I have no idea what to expect.
Yeah.
Did you feel like you could have a life during the first year at all, or get things done for work? Because we'll both be at home.
Yes. Yeah. And I work from home, obviously. So it works nicely for me. I would say, I know that my wife would answer this question, just enjoy. It's so cliche. Enjoy every moment. So if it's like, oh, should I do this interview or should I spend time with my baby? Always the baby answer. So that's going to be my response. So I love every moment I get with her, my daughter. So that's awesome.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of enjoy the moment too. I feel like I finally can now that I'm not in the first trimester.
Oh yeah, you got to get over that.
I was like, is this what this is for this whole time? Because that's gonna suck. But no, and that's when the interview with you was. But now,
yes,
I'm like normal again. It's great.
Yeah.
So I want to shift gears and ask you about your show. For anyone who may not have seen it here, maybe you just tell us, what you do and what's the attraction? Why should people tune in?
Yeah. Well, I really enjoy. I think my strength is interviews. So, like I said, VeggieMates interviewed with that team. Really dug into their I forget the specific name, like their white paper, basically.
Oh, you got.
I try to ask.
Cool. We didn't really get into that.
Yeah. So I try to ask pretty deep questions. I also like to try to keep an eye on the chat box. So like any chat people's questions, I try to incorporate those. Just was on with Ada Ninjas last night. Yeah. Really digging into the white paper. So I try to ask those really deep questions, not just like, what is your project? How many members you have on Discord? Like that's all stuff that you can kind of just figure out yourself. So kind of going deeper. I know that a lot of people don't have time to research as much as we do. So trying to, in an interview like that, even though it's long form, get to the deep questions, or, hey, I've got 5 minutes for my lunch break or 10 minutes for my lunch break. I'm going to try to catch up on what's going on with CNFTs. Okay, I'll tune in to Blake. Maybe he has a video on what was the one I just did recently that was more of a shorter form content, was like, what can NFTs actually do? And it was 7 examples of what they can actually do. So you had like Jarheads, which is
10-minute.
Yeah, Jarheads, which is just like your basic art project. But then you had like Serenity Pictures. There's a movie on the blockchain. You've got, shout out to Cardano. You've got like Metaverse, but you got staking your tokens. You've got, anyway. So I run through 7 examples because, someone who's arguing with their friend about, why do you buy these things? It's like, well, there's actually utility to most of them.
Yeah.
And the art collectability is great too, because it's verifiable ownership. But anyways, that's we're moving past that, and there's lots of exciting things ahead. So I would say those are the main things. My kind of catchphrase that I'm trying to incorporate is trying to put projects, a good catchphrase, right? I try to put projects in front of people that I think deserve their attention, and then they have to decide if it deserves their ADA. So I put it in front of them. Yeah, and it also takes the burden off of me, because I don't want anybody to message me and say, I can't believe you told me to buy that. I'm not telling anybody to buy anything.
No.
And some people really do come across like they're telling you to buy it. I mean, yes, very strongly.
I try to stay away from that. And that's obviously a balance too, because I have sponsors on my channel as well. But it's only just kind of awareness based. Like I talk about it, but I don't get like commissions for signups or like I don't get paid
that'd
extra.
Be weird. No.
Yeah, so it's just like
people do that.
Apparently,
yeah, a lot.
Commissions. That's
yeah. So it gets shady really quickly.
That's like you might as well be in politics at that point.
So it's a fine line, but ultimately, like the people are signing their passphrase, they've got their hardware wallet, they're signing the transaction. So, but I'm just trying to get them information in a distilled time frame.
And it's so needed because there is so much now. I think it's people depend on being able to get glimpses even more now that there's more out there.
Yeah. And I miss a ton of, I'll be the first to admit, like I miss a ton of stuff. So that's why I like watching you guys, watching, Block or Cardano 4, Freedom 35ers, Atlantic. I'm going to miss somebody, but there's so many people and you should get multiple opinions to help inform your own, in the end, your own decision.
With anything in the world.
You got to do some research out there.
Yeah.
Oh. So how did you get into this YouTube mode? Like, were you doing any interviews and any of that stuff before this?
And interested.
That's a really great question. This has kind of been like a 4-year journey for me. In 2018, I started a podcast. I was actually living in China at that point.
What?
I was living in Shanghai. Yeah. Cool. So, and I was like diving into the language, learning a lot, love being there.
Damn, can you say something?
Ni hao, wo jiao Hai Bolin. Hello, my name is Blake. Or my Chinese name.
Firefly?
But
hey, it sounded like Firefly.
But I did a podcast called basically China Stories. And I was interviewing people in my community that were also expats, expatriates. And we were just talking about what it's like to live in China. And that was kind of my first introduction to doing something with social media or something with like pushing content out. And then that just kind of naturally, I didn't have enough people to interview or it just didn't grow. So it was just like, that was a great, like 20 to 30 episode podcast. And that was kind of as far as it went.
And it boosts your confidence. It makes you know that you've done this thing before. It doesn't matter because it could have gone somewhere, even if it didn't. Like it makes you know what you can do.
Most things don't go anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
We had a lot of things not go anywhere.
Right. And then early 2020, I started a TikTok channel when that was, it was big, but relatively young compared to where it is now.
Yeah.
And I was doing Chinese language on TikTok. So I was doing like educational stuff on TikTok when it was just dancing and whatever. So that grew really big, but then, my language ability in Chinese, I hit my own ceiling. So there's nowhere for me to go at this point. I peaked out. And so, but also just the nature of TikTok is not like, I'm not going to do like a medium level lesson when nobody knows any of the basic words. So it's like
conjugate verbs.
yeah. So anyways, that grew pretty big, but then it was like, just naturally kind of fizzles out because you kind of run out of content. But in this space, you have infinite content
for you.
Infinite content, which is a great plus. Also, people make amazing art, so it makes thumbnails a lot easier to make and all kinds of stuff.
There's money, there's art,
endless beautiful stuff to post all the time.
It's never ending.
Yeah, like we had a tour company and it was a lot more limited in what you're going to be posting. It's like
it's
gotta and people don't really it was hard to do. But even just what you want to put out as content was so much more limited and now it's just endless.
Limited to history, unfortunately, with our tour company, but and there's only so much of that.
And architecture, etc.
Eventually, you've done all of it.
Yeah.
So it's been a journey. I also do I do paid social media and stuff for my full-time job. So I kind of already was living in some of that space. So when I was deciding to I'm going to do my channel, I kind of knew, okay, this is how you start a channel. This is the different like Premiere Pro and Photoshop. Like I'd already been at least had a beginner, knowledge of it. So like what cameras to get or lights and stuff that I didn't have any budget for that I'm now able to do, which is what you see now. So
you got that pink light back there.
There's that scalability.
So, but it
looks really clean.
Oh, thank you.
Really clean. That's
I appreciate it.
And you're very well in focus. It's working.
So do you lounge on that couch back there?
Do you kick back after you go to see?
It's just where I think. It's where I ponder my my NFTs and my current spreadsheet of what I'm in the profit of. No, I'm just kidding.
Ponder.
So you go get your globe. You say.
I think having a couch near your workspace.
Yeah, we have
just
one.
Makes sense here.
Yeah.
Let me angle this.
Yeah.
See what we're working
Let's see it.
on.
There you go. Perfect. Yeah. It's funny. Sometimes I'll be working and my wife will come and sit on the couch. So yeah, it's used, but for me,
visitors.
That's where she's at. I'm at my spot and she's on the couch.
This is too tall to sit normally.
Is that bulb pink? Is it like a pink?
It's it's an LED bulb, so I could change it to any color I want.
Nice.
And this strip is an LED, so it's a Chinese company, funny enough, but it's connected via Bluetooth. So I have this app that I can change what I want the colors to be, and then do all that fancy stuff. So, and it can do like the strobing and the gender reveal. It could be like some crazy light show, and then it boom pops the color. Anyways,
Gets the stars.
That's fun.
But yeah, sometimes I can get too deep into the research. It's like, what LED light should I get? And then I spend like 3 hours watching YouTube videos. Like, just get a light strip and like you're fine.
Oh, honey, that's how I feel with just baby stuff. It's
yes,
like I can get on Reddit and be like, oh, I'm learning way too much about this item. That's okay. Step back. Yeah.
So, but it's good. It's all good.
It's rad.
Totally. I'm very, very eager to see where everything is gonna go with you, because I mean, it's just really cool to get to meet someone when they're early in their journey, but starting to be successful in their journey.
That's kind of like
more and more.
Most people in this space, almost in a way,
for sure.
Yeah, that's true. We have
I
met
feel like
a lot
I'm
of
meeting
people at that
so
stage.
many people who are like, I'm like, they could take off. This person, this group, like either whatever the ingredients that they need are for things. Most people that we have on the show, most people we tune into on YouTube, they're doing it, and it just started. We all just started.
Yeah, it's
together.
crazy.
It's really weird.
Yeah, it's super cool. I actually have a burning question, and this might be totally unrelated.
We like that.
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure out.
We like nonsense.
I'm trying to figure out, is there a relationship between you guys and BuffyBot and so because now you guys have two different
very
channels.
good question. Yes, we love to talk about this.
Okay, well, please inform me, because I'm like, now it's CNFT news, but it was CNFT update, and
it's been a journey.
Yeah.
They BuffyBot, I guess you would say that we're kind of collaborators.
Yeah.
We're separate projects that are doing long-term
We became tight with
collabs.
Adam and Marco in the beginning of the community, and Marco invited us to be on his channel, and also Tyler, and we each did shows, and then we all decided to do the news on the channel.
Yeah.
But then we decided we should have our own channel, so we have our own channel, and so we've never been like financial partners, but we just like our collabs.
Yeah, because he had a large channel for Cardano specifically that Marco had the NFT update
before
channel,
we came on.
Yeah, so he had a lot going on there, and it was just made sense to kind of jump on, and we didn't know
Charles had been on his show.
Yeah, he had
before.
interviewed Charles. So,
just Charles.
We didn't know that we would be doing this in a year. I mean, we kind of hoped, but
yeah,
if you look back at the first few episodes, the first few months,
the rough cuts.
Oh, this is not what I tune into every Thursday and Monday nowadays.
So we still got far to go.
Kind of, I think once we brought Will on, we were like, okay, we're doing this for real.
And we were scheduling people all the time, and it was like, okay, now this, and especially once it started to be like, we have people for weeks out scheduled. That's when it felt like, okay.
That's really
cool. So we're separate, on the news now. We might still do some stuff on their channel. I'm sure we will on the NFT update channel here and there, but just for
and
fun.
at CNFT Con, we'll be affiliated, and
so they're, we're like she's saying, we're friends. So and we're capable. We're all capable people, and we're all friends. And so that we were said in the very beginning, we're like, we want to help with CNFT Con. And we did for the first one, the virtual CNFT or summer scheduled the whole thing, and we did like a third of the interviews with like 11 interviews or something. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And so we're on deck to do some emceeing at the real IRL CNFT Con
for sure.
It's like a alliance of. It's like an alliance.
Yeah.
It's like one step beyond collab. It's like an alliance.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's a little bit of commitment there, but it's not super intense.
Yeah, but we should say there's no financial exchanges.
Yes.
So although all those
there's never been a financial
the what do you call it, the tickets or
legacy
passes for CNFT, they did very well. We didn't get any money for that.
But we're very glad they did well, because now we can. Now there can be pimped out there can be pimped out.
Yeah, they're spending it
CNFT-Con.
at the event.
Yes,
and
and it's
happening,
going to be
you know, it's
amazing.
good.
Yes.
But I do like to be able to say
Yes,
that,
we
so
do.
thank you, because people don't quite get
Because
it.
people think we're rich, but
That's
we're
right.
not.
That's
We're
right. I'm worried
poor.
that they think that we don't need.
Yeah,
to,
not rich either.
You're such a good interviewer, Blake. You
Yeah.
just bring it all out. That we were
Well,
trying to get out.
you're making me want to dig deeper, because it seems like is there a little bitterness there? Is there like, hey, there should have been?
Okay. We were paid for our time.
No.
We were paid
Okay.
for our time.
Okay.
A little bit, you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
maybe,
Yeah. We were paid. We were paid.
But
for
it
the
wasn't like a
interviews.
percentage, and that's
Yeah.
the clarification that I like
Yes.
to make
Yeah.
sometimes.
We
Got
just
it,
don't
yeah.
like people to think that we're making a lot of money
That's
when we're
it.
not.
We just want to.
That's
all we
where
wanna put out there.
the vibe comes.
You're just having fun doing it, and you're
Exactly.
learning along the way. Yeah, it's
I
awesome.
love it, and you know, it's
Exactly.
mutually beneficial. It's great for everyone
Oh, yeah.
involved. It's good
Yeah.
stuff. So no, I mean,
No doubt.
no real bitterness. Maybe just a tiny tinge here and there, but nothing that I would, ride
Just
on.
when we're paying bills, maybe.
Yeah.
We're very happy. We love Marco. We love Adam.
We
love the whole
love
crew,
Marco.
so,
Yes.
yeah, we're happy with it.
Awesome.
Good question.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Totally
very
good.
interesting question. So I should say that we have Ada Ninjas coming on, but
Right.
they're not here. And
Yeah, they're gonna be here 15 after.
okay.
You wanna help
so
us host
we're
the
just
news?
gonna kind of roll through
Let's do
until
it.
they show up,
For sure.
if you
Yeah.
want.
I'm down. Or you can
Yeah.
bounce me out. Like I'm cool. Whichever one.
We like you here. We got you. We're gonna keep you.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're,
great.
you're a professional. You're a perfect news consultant.
Let's do it.
Good stuff.
Tyler's not here. We obviously need to have another newscaster.
Okay, great.
So yeah, that was an interesting question. Happy to
Mhm.
talk about all that cool stuff. So
Definitely.
CNFT Con, just in general, is kind of an exciting topic. You know, we kind of touched on it, but we've got this booth right next to the stage, and we're going
By
to be
Clay.
yes, right next to Clay. It's between Claymates and Kicks,
And
Cypher
Cypher
Kicks.
Kicks. And we're gonna have some Stellas manning the booth.
Yeah, we'll
Stella
have Stella
and her
there.
cousin
We'll probably get
Bella.
another
Stella
mannequin.
and Bella.
Because we're going to
Nice.
be circulating. We're not going to be at the booth.
Right.
We're not like selling anything. We don't have a
But we're gonna have a
CNFT
water
project
cooler.
but we're going to put the water cooler in there. And Marco's talking about having some sort of raised platform so we could like have the stage behind us and like do some streaming of like,
Yeah,
news updates and whatnot.
that'd be awesome.
And that'll be really cool. And we're also talking about getting life-sized cardboard cutouts of ourselves in our news poses or whatever, so people can
Yes.
get pictures with it
Yes.
or whatever.
Or real ones.
Yeah, we'll also be
Wait,
there, but
I'll be pregnant.
Your stand-ins for the
Yeah.
booth when you're out.
yeah, when we get tired of talking to someone,
The
we'll just say,
pregnant-
okay, here's this. We're going to leave you with our life-size cutout, and we're going to leave.
And the
And they
pregnant
can
photo
just-
would be the rare photo.
Yes.
That's right. If you get a real
Super.
one,
That's not going to happen again at CNFT Con, probably.
I would think not.
At least not at that stage, you know.
It's going to be, yeah, I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah, Oside asked, will there be live in-person marble racing? And I will tell you that Chris of Cardania is very interested in making that happen.
And if it doesn't happen this year, it's definitely going to happen next year. And I think that at least on this year, it's going to be on a small scale happening. At least there will be some sort of marble display.
I can just imagine everybody like going crazy at like the end of the race. Everybody's cheering, going wild. Yeah,
you
cheering
can
on the
win.
marbles.
Oh my God.
Fun.
We would be so much better than the marble races on ESPN 8.
Oh yeah.
Everyone would be way more excited
Oh, yeah.
because they've been getting things from these marble races.
Yeah, you can win an NFT. Who doesn't want
or
to do
a
that?
friendship.
Or if you could win a friendship. Sean asked.
Oh my God, Stella's
It's-
cousin from Vegas. Yeah. Oh my God, this is giving me so much inspiration. Okay, yeah, Bella is from Vegas, and she like maybe she has a cigarette hanging out of her mouth. And she's like sort of a Vegas stereotype. Yeah, we're gonna dress her up really good now that you've said that. I like it.
Oh, we're excited.
Super fun.
Yeah, and I've heard about people. Like, I'm really interested in the fashion of CNFT Con and what what NFTs people are going to dress as. I've heard that someone is going to be in full-length Nitties
Wow.
pajamas, which sounds really adorable. And that Nitties are going to have like their game displayed on monitors and
Oh, we're also
or maybe playable.
we'll be
I don't know, at
hosting a
least displayed.
contest, costume contest. The news, CNFT News official CNFT Con costume contest.
Yeah, it looks like.
So there'll be a category for NFT cosplay. So
Yes.
cosplay is your favorite NFT, and we'll get some of the top contenders up on stage, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. It's gonna be so much.
Oh, that's so cool. It'll be just so amazing to go around all the different booths and see what everybody's doing.
I know, and
To
people are
catch
gonna
up.
have so many cool things to do, like scavenger hunts and just like
Yeah, there's
whatever.
gonna be like events and activities and stuff.
And people singing, people at the mic.
Yeah, there's a whole other stage that's going to be open mic and music performance stage. So there's
Oh,
like
man.
a panel, and
We're gonna have
kinda
like
main
raps
stage then
and
a
chart
separate
and
one. Yeah.
There's not going to be enough time to get to everything. I'm gonna have to book longer.
No.
We're going to be coming in, I think.
Well,
a
it's only
week.
gonna last.
We'll
you
be there
know.
for a week, I think. We're going to be helping, get it
Yeah.
all set up and
Sure.
rolling and whatnot.
Yeah,
It's
but
gonna
I
be
think
rad.
Thursday is good time to come in
Yeah.
because it's not happening till Saturday, right?
Right.
I mean, yeah.
So you've got 2 nights to hang out with people and grab dinner and
Yeah.
yeah, that should be awesome.
CNFT.
Make
Super
sure
cool.
you see it.
Shout out to Oside and
Yeah.
Crawford. Those are 2 of my members on the channel. Shout out to them. I think I saw
Hell
Relic in
yes.
here
Oh,
earlier.
Crawford's awesome.
Crawford's
Yeah.
legit. Both
Crawford's
sides
the man.
have been around.
Yeah,
here
we
a lot
love
too.
Oside
Yeah.
forever.
We're sharing some fans.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're fans of
super
you.
Yeah,
guys.
we're fans of you also.
Hell
Yeah, that's right. I love it.
To get you to sign my neck at CNFT Con.
With that's extra rarity.
Yeah, exactly. Better get some laser eyes on there.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe we just roll into our drops segment.
Yeah, that's what I was
Do you
thinking,
want to
too.
like be here and
Let's
talk
talk about
about this? What we got to talk about?
Cool.
do it.
I'm so happy. How fun!
Too.
Yeah.
You're the man. Maybe he should get an achievement.
Impromptu
He
guest
should
host.
get an achievement. We're talking about giving people achievements for appearances
Oh.
on the show and getting like multiple appearances because we've had some people on like 4 times. Someone's on the
Wow.
4th time.
I've got a long way to go then.
Yeah,
It's
you
only
are
one
lagging
person like
behind.
that.
I'm a little disappointed.
Like most people
It's
are just hitting their second. Like we had veggies on twice now.
Yeah, yeah.
That is this was a rare thing. But the point is that I think maybe you should get an achievement for first guest to come and cover the news with us.
Oh.
To like just show up and
That's a pretty good
The achievement will be a Cardania mug. I'll accept.
Oh, this
Your
is great.
worship
A guest leaderboard from us.
Yeah.
I think that's great. I should.
Oh
how
my
many
God.
appearances on the show everyone's had on the
Yeah.
website? We should definitely do that. I love it.
Totally.
It's a great idea. Oh, Sean says he's coming in on Thursday and going to Denver
Oh,
on Monday
good.
to check.
The rare
There's a lot of
bloom.
events
Yeah.
happening. Yeah, Bloom is coming.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, right.
All right. Well, we're gonna go do our drop it like it's hot segment here. So without
Cool.
further ado. All right.
Let's talk about citizens.
Time for some drops. Well, we kind of did earlier, didn't
Yeah,
we?
that's true.
I probably should have saved it, but I think it's kind of newsy. Whatever. Cardano, Cardania citizens, of course, we covered earlier in the show.
You can just give the stats at least.
90 ADA. There will be 11,200 NFTs available for purchase. That's minting right now. So check that out.
And there will be a rad
Grab
sale
me
where
my
you
citizen.
can buy them with your rad.
Do you have a citizen? Are you
Yeah.
a citizen of Cardania?
I picked one up. It got a nice blue one. I don't know what the rarities are. I forget which ones. I didn't.
I think it's all pretty much the same.
Pretty much the
except
same.
Gold and chrome. I think those are the
Gotcha.
spicy
I like
ones.
blue's my favorite color. So
Me too.
got the same color as my blue background as citizen. So
We did too. We got blue too. Did you get a guy or girl?
We got blue.
I didn't check the metadata. I just I just sent it and then was doing something else. But I was like, I gotta make sure I lock one in.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I don't remember which one it is.
Yeah, I totally feel that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So NFT creators for peace. This is a really cool thing out there.
Oh yeah.
So this is
Trevor's mom may or may
my
not
mom's
be a part
involved
of
in
it.
this. It's a great thing. I'm just going to read you a little bit of what they have on this page here. So,
Sorry, T. Scott.
oh yeah, T. Scott Chestnut.
I didn't mean to say Trevor.
So they say intention. Please take a moment to send good intentions to the people of Ukraine. Send strength and courage to those fighting for their lives and the lives of their loved ones. Send warmth and nourishment to those seeking a safe space to rest, heal, and reconnect with the community. And this is, of course, a
Vending
fundraiser
machine.
for Ukraine.
Speaking of, guess
It's a vending machine and
whose I
auctions.
bought from this? The one we're about to see, JL's. It's so
Nice.
awesome. Heart of Steel. It was really cool.
So you can buy any of these specifically that you'd like to.
Yeah, you choose which one you want.
And to choose it, you just have to click it, and then it will give you a mint price. And
that's
it's-
Alice's.
Yes, this is one of my mom's, and a number of these is sold. She's doing very well with this. And of
Yeah.
course, it all goes to Ukraine.
That's great.
Help, which is very cool. And they also have
Charles
auctions.
Gitnick in there. A lot of people.
Yeah. They also
Yeah.
have some auctions as well happening. So this one's kicking on. Oh, that actually happened.
Yeah.
I think we may be past the auctions.
Yeah.
The auctions happened,
For
and we're glad for it.
sure.
Nice.
Maybe not as appropriate.
Charles
as-
on holiday. Hey, it'll brighten your day. Hey, it's an auction.
It's pretty funny. Yeah. So very cool. Please check this one out.
No one
I'm
wants
gonna,
a somber Charles. Come on.
That's true.
We
I'm
gotta have
going
a
to
happy
post
Charles.
the link to this directly in the chat here. So check it out. Of course, no utility, just helping out. And
The
that's utility
is
enough.
this-
And that's
is the
IRL utility.
action, yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's pretty awesome to get an NFT for helping out.
Exactly.
There's the
Little
utility
fundraiser.
right there.
All right. Future Fest. This is pretty
Mystery
interesting. We got a mystery
box.
box coming through.
Damn.
Okay, here we
You got
go.
you
Let's
some
take a look
future
at
bots?
I
Fest.
don't, but I want to probably should
that.
jump into this mystery box. Is it live right now?
Yeah, I believe so. Let's see. It began
Oh.
today at 7
it's live.
UTC. 7. That's now.
Damn, 10 ADA. Let's get in
An
on
hour
that.
ago.
Yeah, that's
It's
nice.
an open mint for 24 hours. So here's the deal. Future Fest partners with Angel Baby Hit Squad to bring you an unlimited 24-hour mint. In the mystery box, there'll be one of eight Angel Baby Hit Squad themed NFT
Damn.
accessories to add to your future bot in the game. And here they
Them
are.
wings, baby. Oh, I would love to get a harp.
Imagine this.
I would love a harp.
Wow.
How cool.
And you can then, I mean, they say that you can add it in the game. So I assume that's future bot. You know,
Yeah.
right now you can customize your future bots.
Based on
Based
what
on
other
what you
future bots
own,
you have.
Any
yeah.
trait that you have, you can apply to, your in-game avatar for that moment, and you can change that at any time. And they have Future Fest is all about virtual events. So they've got really fun DJs and whatnot. They have a virtual space, and you run around and dance, and it's cool. It's mainly on Twitch.
And that's so cool that they were working on it before even CNFTs. It's been a thing that they were doing. So it really, no wonder it's so good. They've
Yeah.
been working on it a long time.
So I click mint, then I see. Okay, so it connects you to your dApps or whatever. Easy enough.
Cool.
Rad. I mean, mystery boxes are attractive because it's a
Definitely.
mystery.
I know. It's just like a video game.
Yep.
Loot boxes, yeah.
That's something we've always looked at in video games and said, wouldn't it be cool
Genius.
if I had to keep it? And yeah, genius.
Yeah.
Now you can put it on and run around the metaverse.
Yeah, we were like, we can't afford to get a deluxe bot, but we
wanted one.
got, but the future bots are doable.
Yeah, we pulled a couple of bots. Very fun. I mean, it's the metaverse in a way. I mean, it's here.
Yeah,
You have
yeah.
DJs
Right.
Yeah.
live up there on screen. They have green screens and
your
they're doing their
avatar,
thing.
Yeah.
And then you're there and you're talking to people. It's literally the metaverse.
It's amazing.
Happening.
hmm
It's pretty cool. What else we got here? King Tigers.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, this will be a new one for me.
You heard of King Tigers?
I think we were talking about that on Thor's channel. If
Oh,
I
yeah.
get a visual, I think it's the 3D. Yeah.
go.
Looks like it. Yep.
All right. Yeah. So King
Yes.
Tigers.
Sort of gives me some. I mean, it's not, but it sort of gives me some Car Dolphins vibes in a way,
Yeah, I can
like a more PFPE
Mhm.
Dolphins
I
thing.
feel that.
Okay, so King Tigers is a collection of 3,333 unique 3D tigers. Every King Tiger in collection is made from scratch. All the features are made from scratch, fully 3D hand sculpted and 3D modeled. I like the clothes a lot.
These are cute.
Yeah, launching on May 22nd of 2022.
Oh, that's this year.
Yes.
Must be coming
In a
out.
few days. Look, I don't
Unbelievable.
know what year it is. I just know this all started in 2021. Who knows when it is now? Yeah, and each King Tiger will be 80 ADA, and there will be 3,333.
I like the lower mints.
Yeah, me
33,
too.
yeah.
God,
3,300.
We need that.
Very nice. Okay,
Especially
cornucopia.
like I don't know,
Yeah.
it's if it's your first mint, like it just seems so crazy to have it be so high for so many people. Like
Right.
it's the first time you're doing this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It seems reasonable. 3,333 for 80 ADA, which is now $40.
Yeah.
I mean,
Exactly.
it's pretty good.
So I just minted one of these. Not the tiger, but the
Mystery box.
mystery box. So let's take a look at what these look like.
Nice.
So right now they are still a mystery.
Wow, look at the glow sticks on the ground.
Those are cool.
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
And that pixel question mark.
I like this big.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
So when's the reveal?
I don't know. That's a good question. Did it say
Was it on the site?
That's a good question. Let me go back.
Very exciting.
All right. Mint at FutureFest.
When's the box gonna hatch?
Right.
A machine to open the mystery box will be available on May 21st.
So now I gotta buy more gear for my box. Okay.
Coming up on Saturday.
I'm sure
Nice.
they'll provide the machine.
Oh, you have to buy it. Yeah, buy access to the machine now.
30 ADA.
Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, you just got some worthless crap. That's fun. All right,
It's still a
cornucopia.
beautiful NFT.
Doing some stuff out there. So let's pop this up.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely. I mean, I can't believe what they're doing, honestly.
So leading up to the cornucopia's land sale, they're launching a test sale involving NFT trees called NFT to Tree. Nice.
We like
Yes.
trees around here.
They partnered with Veritree to plant trees in Senegal, Africa.
Cool.
As an NFT to Tree holder, NFT to Tree. NFT to
NFT
Tree.
to tree.
You will unlock the following perks. You get a Discord role, future game asset airdrop for NFT to Tree holders, planting your digital tree in your home bubble. Well, I'm convinced. I want one. Looks like they
Mhm.
drop tomorrow at 2:30 UTC. So the forest gardens will be in Kaffrine, Senegal. There are three different
Acacia.
acacia species, fruit trees, limes, oranges, guava, and other beneficial tree species.
Ooh,
They're also
juicy vegetables.
planting lettuce, okra, onion, tomato, bitter tomato, hot peppers, green pepper, eggplant, African eggplant, watermelon.
That's amazing.
100% of the sale
hungry.
goes to Veritree, and 100% of the 5% royalties will also go to Veritree.
Spawning more real trees.
So
Cool.
creating an
Nice.
account on their marketplace is required to mint. So you do have to actually go and do this on the Cornucopia's marketplace, I assume.
Seems like it.
Is there a link?
Our marketplace is now open for account registration. nft.cornucopias.io.
You are on it.
Damn, boy.
Where'd you get that?
Boom. It's in
Might
their
be your
Discord
debit.
major
I
announcements.
knew we kept you around for a reason.
Yes.
Yeah, see, I've got your back. 15 ADA as well for those each.
Okay, great. And so that mint will be
That's
taking
so
place. I
cool.
definitely am interested.
I want a
2,600
vegetable tree.
supply.
I bought some, trees from Veritree. What were they doing? What was their first?
No.
Was that the
Cardano
Cardano Summit one?
Trees. Was it? I don't remember.
No, I don't know
I don't remember, but I remembered I bought into it and happy to do it again.
for sure.
Series 1, they say on this little graphic. So who knows if that means, does that imply
that
a
means
series 2?
yeah, it definitely does. It means they're gonna
Oh.
do this again.
All right.
You don't call it that if you don't.
Very nice.
You just wouldn't say series 1.
I would think.
And there's rarity tiers as well. I don't know if you mentioned that.
Oh, you get a rare tree.
Like within the kind of vegetable you get or something.
It just says total supply breakdown. So there's 2,600 total. 50% are going to be common, 25% uncommon, 15 rare, 7.5% legendary, 2.5% mythic.
Ah,
Very
wow.
cool.
So
And cheap. So
15 ADA.
especially like now, what is 15 ADA? $7? Damn.
Yeah.
For
Love it.
sure.
So I just saw Ada Ninjas has arrived. Now we are kind of near the end of this section, so maybe we'll just finish it out. And
Let's do it.
yeah.
Sure.
Or kick
So,
me out. It's okay.
Your services are no longer required.
Not quite. We'll be kicking you out very soon.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I'm ready.
All right, so Pets Are Us. Let's talk about that. So it's a generative graffiti and street art style
Yeah.
collection. Let's pop this thing up and see what's going on.
I like that street art and CNFTs are naturally coming together.
Here we go.
Yeah.
All right, there's lots of music, but we'll just mute that so we can see what's happening.
We fear copyright strikes.
Yes, very.
Yep, that is fair to fear.
So it's this project is by Los Angeles OG artist Reborns. The collection
If
combines
it's a Z, you know it's CNFT.
combines wacky looking animals with great holder utilities and incentives. The drop date is Saturday, May 21st at 4 p.m. UTC. It'll be 80 ADA per with 5,555 NFTs. Now it looks like the holder incentives were just listed there. So let's take a look. So it looks like we got
Damn.
mint revenue will go back to holders via giveaways. Some of the mint will be donated to animal rescue shelters, 5%. There'll be NFT airdrops for holders, stickers for some holders. Oh, that's nice. And prints of your NFT available as well. That's
I'll
pretty
be
cool.
right back.
So I got some good stuff coming there. We'll just let
Nice.
this video finish out. Yeah.
I think I was saying this on Thor's channel. I think there could be some this could like garner kind of a cult following. People just that love this type of art and it just looks really nice and you can kind of own it on Cardano. I could see this doing well.
It's very I would say unique. You know?
Yes.
I don't think I've seen a
Love unique
collection
stuff.
that looks like this, which is hard because there's a lot of collections out there.
Yes. Yep.
Most people are jumping on bandwagons, but these guys are doing their own thing. Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go to our next thing. We have two more drops to talk about. For those of you who are waiting backstage, thank you for your patience. Let's go to Something Corporation. So this is pretty cool. Something Corporation. They're building something. That's what they say, anyways.
That's great.
So Something Corporation is an ID collection of corporate slaves forever trapped in the Cardano blockchain. Nice.
Nice.
It'll be 50 ADA per 3,333 NFTs. That's popular. And the drop date is Friday. That's tomorrow at 3 p.m. UTC. Oh, that's just for whitelist. Saturday, May 21st at 3 p.m. for public sales. This seems... They have a very strong yellow theme going on here.
Yeah.
Simple yellow.
Very clean.
Yeah. That's fun. Oh, we got some examples right here.
Little QR codes too that probably take you somewhere or do something.
I'm always interested in QR codes. It's like a gateway.
Definitely.
It's a portal.
Cool. It kind of looks like, at first glance, it kind of looks like a cell phone card or gift card. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's an ID card.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
like
perfect.
Really good. This is really good marketing.
I love it. Yeah.
They've got the marketing down for sure.
And if you had music on, it would be real.
really hitting as a banger.
Unfortunately, they didn't sponsor the show, so no music.
No music for you.
We need to have the person on the show.
I didn't even realize it has run through a couple times already, and I'm just still watching. So
good.
They're doing it.
That's a good sign.
Yeah. Okay, one more here. Cardano Kooks.
Hey, we are pretty kooky around here. Certainly.
Let's see what we got here. It's a strong beach vibe for this one. So this is the first
surfer utility
PFP for surfing enthusiasts. And looks like Russell is out there, doxed. Cool.
Nice.
So it's for surfers by surfers. It's very interesting. So he said that he's disconnected from most of it because it doesn't have anything to do with surfing. I don't know. I'm paraphrasing.
It doesn't actually say that.
Kind of. So there it is. There's a drop date. Oh, that's now. It's live. It's live right now.
Wow.
65 ADA, 2,500 NFTs. And we've got
I like that this one, this one I'm looking at has like a plank of wood instead of a surfboard and a big octopus.
Or a pickle.
Pickles, there's all sorts of stuff.
Oh, nice.
Have some chickens. Okay. It's one of those PFPs. If you're a surfer, I'm sure you're ready to have a surfboard in your
I'm
avatar
sure you're
picture.
psyched. Yeah, definitely.
And that takes us to the conclusion.
Share your passion. Imagine
our
there's going to
drops.
be an NFT for every passion you could have,
Yes.
and you can have it in any flavor of animal you would like as your
right.
main squeeze as well.
The animals can be armed or not.
Yeah, they can also be a gun addition to whatever hobby you want.
Yes, exactly.
Well,
Some kind of weapon.
well, that's taking us to the end of our drops segment. We did it in the middle this time. This is a kooky show.
It is.
I feel like I'm
Speaking
a
of
Cardano
kooks,
kook.
yeah. Certainly.
That's funny.
But it's been really wonderful to have you on as our guest host.
You're
And
great
you know
company,
what?
great interviewer.
We'd like to bring you on
Great
again as a
interviewee.
guest host in the future.
Yeah.
Actually, as a guest host, not just a.
This
Yes.
has never happened on
Wow.
screen.
Okay. This is an honor. This is a true honor. Thank you. I'd love to.
Well, you know, you're already a host out there, so it just makes sense.
I know.
Yeah.
It's just
We
seamless.
got to get Cardano
Seamless.
Thor on here as a guest host. We got to start doing guest hosts.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know, we're just talking about NFTs. Get some people on here.
Yeah. Just makes it fun. Makes it more fun.
Absolutely. I mean, after we came on your show and we were kind of guest hosts in a way. Or
Yep. Yeah.
Interviewees,
Absolutely.
almost. but
Fellow
also
hosts
kind of
that were
hosty,
interviewees. Yeah.
guest co-hosts.
Co-guest.
Anyways,
I
it
like
was
that.
fun. And obviously, we need an extra leaderboard points for guest hosting.
Yes.
And I think the winner right now,
Yes,
the current leader is Abe of
yes.
Waifus.
Yeah.
Cardano Waifus. He's
Yeah.
been
Nice.
guest hosting a few times now.
And sometimes on an episode when we weren't there.
Yeah.
So
we don't even have.
He's
as many
racking up the points.
Yeah, exactly.
that's right.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming. Any closing remarks before we, send you away and get
Shout
outta
outs,
here?
closing remarks, quotes you'd like to share.
Yeah,
I
you're
mean,
like,
I guess.
Not to put you on the
A
spot.
recipe.
Well, I didn't have
family
anything
recipe.
prepared, but now that you say something,
Hold up note cards.
do a filibuster right here on screen. But no, I mean, if you guys don't know who I am, you can check me out on YouTube, BlakeCNFT, Twitter, all the other social media platforms. Join the Discord, which is on my Twitter. Love to chat with you, and you guys enjoy your interview with Ada Ninjas. They're always a good time.
And the links in the description.
That's right.
As well
to your
for Blake's
Twitter.
NFT.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you so much. See you next time.
Can't
All
wait
right.
till next
See ya.
time. Stay cool.
All right. Success.
Very nice. And we
Uh,
did drops.
I know we did the drops and we only made our friends wait for 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, pretty good.
They're just waking up. It's fine.
Yeah, they don't mind.
It's fine. They need to have some coffee anyway.
So it's time now, and I like to do a drum roll. So
Oh yeah, for Ada Ninjas, we gotta have a parade. Look
Hello.
who's back.
that is
Hey.
it.
Sean, I get to meet you outside of your profile picture.
Hey,
Yes, it's great to be here. I think it was just Tommy last time around that we
that's right.
Yeah.
came on.
I mean,
So good to meet you both.
Racking up points on our guest leaderboard
Yes.
that doesn't exist yet.
You're one
But
of
Will,
the top. You're one of the top, Tommy. You're coming in with 2 appearances now.
it's not
I'd
bad.
say you're about 5th on the list.
Yeah, that's
tied
pretty good.
with a lot of
somewhere.
people,
Yeah,
so-
that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for having us
welcome, Will.
again. And I think Blake as a co-host for sure. He's a great host in general, so a great voice. For
Yeah,
the
you were
space.
just on. Yo, you were just on, right?
I had a chat with him yesterday. So yeah,
So
Awesome.
funny. You guys,
That's great.
what a fun space we have here.
Mm-hmm. Get to hang out with nice people all the time.
So
That's not usual on a press tour.
I know. So good morning, GM.
Yeah, GM
to
Gens.
y'all. Thank you for joining us. And oh damn, look at that hat. Ada
Yeah,
Ninja's
it's
hat.
pimped out as
Damn,
hell.
son.
Let's go down even more. Put it down
Can
even
we-
more.
Yeah.
I want the
Pop this thing.
sticker and everything.
Uh-huh,
Yes.
uh-huh.
Fresh to death.
Yeah.
I'm waiting
On our
on. I'm gonna
website,
get
you
Ada
can
Ninja's
purchase it
onesie. What'd you say, Tommy?
it's on our website. People can purchase it as
Oh,
well.
you can buy these now?
Damn.
Good to
Maybe
know.
we'll have to maybe we'll have to send both of you a couple for sure. Yeah.
Oh shit.
I
that
would
would be
don such a
fresh.
hat on
With a wig. I mean,
Uh-huh.
normal hair. normal hair.
Hats with wigs just make the wig look more
I know, no,
realistic.
no, that's why I said it. Like they really do. They clamp it on. You're golden. So let's talk about everything that's going on. I mean, I remember when Tommy was on here last time. It was, my head almost exploded with how exciting and amazing everything was. So I'm eagerly looking forward to the next installment in the Ada Ninjas epic.
Yes. Tell us what's happening since last we spoke.
Yes.
You can take this, Ishan. It's yours.
I actually don't remember what you spoke about last time, Tommy, so maybe you want to start off.
I think
and
that's
then
the
I'll
last
jump in.
time we met.
Well, let's talk about God, I can't pronounce Dasuki, the name of the clan that we're currently working on, and
Daisuke?
yeah, that's my clan, but I can't even say it.
Daisuke. Yeah,
Daisuke.
Daisuke.
Okay.
Daisuke. It's fine. Yeah, however you want to go about it. Yeah.
Daisuke, nice. Yeah, so let's talk about just where you're at right now.
Yeah. So we're almost there. We're on the final stretch. As you know, we've been. It's great to be here. We've been doing our whole full-fledged press run as of late.
So fun.
Daisuke is around the corner. 8,888 NFTs. Each and every one of them is animated this time around, and each and every one of them will have music. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and we've just announced our game, and then also our token, which will tie in with what we're doing. But yeah, this is the art, and our artists, shout out to them, Artie, V, Juan, Paula. We got the manga artists and our NFT artists to all come in together to make this. So yeah, here they are.
It shows. So you just released a white paper?
Yes, just
awesome.
on Monday. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's so cool. We have not dug into it, but it's on the list.
Yes, definitely. And
it is very long. I will tell you that. So
I'm not surprised by that, because y'all are doing so many amazing things. And you have musicians on your staff now. Like, you have musicians that work with you as a normal thing, right?
Yeah. We have a music composer who is our go-to person for all sound design, right? Whether it's creating the soundtracks for I guess all of the clans, whether it's actually background music for the manga that you can read, or now it's sound design for the play to earn game that we're releasing. So there's Ricardo from Mirai Music. He's our go-to person for all things music.
Damn, that's awesome. And what is the name of this token that y'all have just announced?
Ninjaz token. Very easy.
Perfect. Good. Because that'll be easy to remember, and ninjas already are badass, so don't fix what ain't broken there. Wow,
yeah, we didn't want to complicate it.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, I want to pop up some of this white paper.
That's the coolest token I've seen. Holy
Take a look,
crap.
Friends. Zap.
Dude, that is an epic token. They just look so boring so much of the time. I'm so glad that y'all did something crazy and interesting.
This is hot.
Yeah, it is a Ninjaz token, so we had to sort of mix it up with something very ninja-like, right?
For
sure.
Yeah, but so it's been it's fun. I remember when we dropped that a few weeks ago, people were just like, what on earth is this? Where did this come from? So we tend to do things very ninja-like as well, just out of the shadows. No announcement, and then no announcement, and boom, there you go.
That's how one of these does appear. There's no announcement, and then boom.
Yeah.
You cut your neck.
Very ninja-like of you. So now this is going to be used for, you can stake it, you can, it has to do with your play to earn setup. Now, I'd love to hear more about that.
Yeah, when we went out and decided on a token, we wanted to ensure that it had a really strong utility and use case. and it was only fitting that we introduced a play to earn game with it, right? Because that is by far one of the best use cases of a token when it comes to an
Hell
economy
yeah.
and supply demand. And we just thought that this was just the perfect next step for us in introducing this, and it fits really well with our story. Having the 3 clans and being ninjas, right? You want to hack and slash some things, right? So introducing a game was very fitting. The game is a 3D isometric, mini game arena, hack and slash, you can say.
Yeah.
And there is another layer on top of that, which is the clan wars element as well. So not only do you can go into arenas and fight people, but you get to fight with your clan against the other clans in the leaderboards as well.
I love when there are multiple levels to what's happening. It just makes it so much better for me. And yeah, you have such a world already that it definitely makes sense for you to have some form of currency because you're growing something that's huge,
Yeah, the currency and the token part was interesting, right? Because when we were having internal team discussions, we started thinking of a token back in December. So before season 2 even dropped, and we were like, look, if we really wanted, we could drop a token right now. But do we have enough in the ecosystem to make the token worth it? And we didn't, and nowadays, I think it's almost going to get to a point where a project that's launching will be expected to launch a token, right? We're sort of reaching that stage now. And we wanted to make sure the token isn't for things like upgrading or customizing your NFT or buying one of these off our website or something. It's going to have a genuine use case.
Reason. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So the game was in the works, and we thought this would align really, really well. And now, by holding Ninjaz NFTs, you're going to be airdropped some of the token. You're going to be able to claim the token, and then you're going to be able to stake your NFTs to get the token and then use it in the game and earn it through the game. So that's the route that we're going down.
Hell yes. I mean, it is really exciting once you can start like this just happened with Cardania. Just the fact that now you can actually use the RAD for something. It's just really exciting when you can actually start making money to buy your NFTs that you don't have to spend your other money on because you're already invested in this project. And yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, and we're going full scale, right? We're doing NFT staking, we're doing token staking, and then obviously there's the play to earn element there too. So there is something for everyone in this ecosystem, whether you're a long-term holder, whether you're someone who is just a casual gamer, right? There is reward for both those sides of the coin.
That's so important to have a balance with that. So that's good to hear.
No, I wonder if we could play the trailer for the game.
Yes.
Is that pop that up? Okay,
absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah,
I love it. It's just a quick little thing, friends, but I think it's worth a look. Let's pop this up.
Oh my god. Teaser. Ah! Oh my god. Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Great music too. Great music addition.
Yeah, it's very cool to see. I mean, games, maybe it's just me, but they get me going, more than most things.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
because
just...
that's why a lot of us, we're inspired by CNFTs. We video games are such a big part of why we know this is something so important and how it could be so much better than the way it is now. Obviously, there's even more important like political and universal reasons,
real,
but
like,
games are fun.
Stuff. Games though.
For sure. And you've got like the collectible elements within games, the interactive elements, and all of that aligns with NFTs in general. And I think the fun part of it is important. If you want of course, there are, like you said, use cases on the political and universal aspects of things, but yeah,
other people are worrying about that.
Yeah.
So,
And part of the universal thing we need is to have more fun and connect with each other, and that will solve some problems in itself.
Yeah.
So games do it all.
yeah, and that music too. That's a taste of what you guys are putting out there, huh? That was some good stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, thank you. It's so the alpha, which is that teaser is of the alpha. The alpha is only a few weeks away. So you'll be able to connect your Nami wallet and then go in and play. You don't, for the alpha, need to have a Ninjaz NFT or anything else. You can just go in, try the game, give us your feedback, and most importantly, have some fun. However, if you do have a Ninjaz NFT, you will get a special skin for your character.
Oh,
So
great.
yeah, you get a little bit of that aesthetic prestige kind of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Get that prestige. Yeah, it looked rewarding to fight in too. You know, it looked like I was satisfied watching them beat each other. So that's important in a ninja game, you know.
Yeah, it's going to be fast paced. It's a very fast paced game.
Yeah,
There's a
Cool.
double jump. There's dash. It's
Yes,
hack and slash
I like
and
the
arena
jump.
style. So we're trying to bring that fast paced element into the game.
Don't you feel so limited when you can't jump in a game? It's upsetting to me when I can't jump. I'm
Feels
like,
your shoelaces are
We had
tied.
to make it happen. We had to make it happen.
yeah,
And now
exactly.
double jump.
Exactly.
So, come on. So you guys,
I double jump every time I jump.
Are you guys playing this yourselves internally right now?
Yeah.
We have
Yeah.
played
When you
a
can.
small demo. We have
Yeah.
played it. And yeah, it's even at its current state. I think I can already envision how this game is gonna become, right, when we do full scale, because
Totally.
like you said, bring back the fun. And if we're already having fun in this small environment, yeah, over time it's just gonna get better and better.
Mm-hmm. And with
Yeah.
everybody joining in and hearing, it's going to be really fun for y'all to, once it's done. Well, I know it won't be totally done, but just like starting to hear feedback from everybody and watching people play is going to be so exciting.
Yeah, that's super important to us in everything that we do. With the manga comic side, we released before we dropped season 1, we released a light novel of 8 chapters. So that was the concept, and then let's work on the comic together. With the music, we released our first song with minimal community involvement. That's the concept. Then the second song came around. We've got 6 community members credited on the track. They've helped us write the lyrics, and then now we're taking it up another notch where people can, perhaps bring their musical skills into the creation of the song. So that's what's happening at the moment. Same thing with the game.
Wow.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. Honestly, like it in the beginning, the first thing, it's just you put out your creation, and then from there, everybody goes along on the journey with you. Because you got to have some kind of vision up front, So, I mean, I think it's helpful.
No doubt. You must.
Yeah.
So I wanted to pop this up, part of the white paper. This is the game, the plans for the game.
These blockchain assets.
Yeah. So just going through quickly, there's some things that are popping out. We've got multiplayer. Obviously, that's coming in phase 2. But initially, single player, so PvE, and this is very interesting to see the game is kind of laid out.
Yeah.
The development is laid out.
Y'all got it planned. That's awesome.
And this is very cool.
Rentable island spaces. Holy crap.
And NFT items that are usable in the game. I mean, this is like, I don't know if I'm getting ahead of myself, but it seems like everything that we've kind of been waiting for in games, with
The
NFTs,
loot boxes,
or at least like the first step into that utility.
Really. Early times. Yeah.
Because there's other game projects out there, but they're not
It's not happening
you know,
right now. Yeah.
And just seeing the NFT, or they're like card games or something, which is great, but it's not a
Yeah.
video game. Sorry.
Yeah. Totally. It's
If
not
you-
Ready Player One.
If you look at the game scaling, the phases are very intentional, and from a back end solution point of view, this is a very intentional approach, right? Because you start with a single player, PVE environment, and you balance that AI element first, and then you introduce multiplayer. Now, multiplayer introduces a whole different layer of I guess backend, because you talk about live interaction with the other computers, and so once you get that in and you kind of secure with that, then you start doing competitive gameplay. And competitive gameplay, there's a lot more at risk, so there's a lot more I think balancing that we need to do. Whether it be with the game mechanics or actually the I guess the feedback, right? So that when players are slashing each other, they're slashing each other in real time, right? And there's no delay. So that's something that we're making sure we do as well. And once we get the multiplayer environment, perfected, then we start talking about the social spaces. Because if we can have 2 people in a room, well, why can't we have 10, right? So it's just a natural progression in terms of game scaling. And at each point, there's a different value proposition for different players, whether you're a casual gamer or a competitive gamer, or someone who just likes to enjoy being in the lobby with different people, right? So we'll be focusing on expanding our reach as we scale the game. And of course, that last one there, the long-term vision is to have a mobile port, right? But we have to understand as well that Cardano as an infrastructure has to mature as well, to ensure that the back end can support that in a secure environment. So this is a very intentional roadmap, and hopefully we can get there towards the end of it.
Well, that's great. I love that you explained it that way, because it seemed so well laid out already, but just to hear that makes a lot of sense, like why you would need to do this first, then move on to the next thing, and very Cardano in its methodology.
Question about the multiplayer is that, do you feel this will be a 1v1? Will there be like free for all? What kind of a arena are we looking at?
We'll scale it based on the infrastructure, right? So what we'll do 1v1 first, or we might even do co-op, right? Two players against AI.
PvE,
I like that. Yeah.
PvE environment, and then we do the 1v1. So the moment that infrastructure becomes available, it's open to so many different environments, right? We can even do 5v5. And that's when the whole guilds and competitive gameplay comes through. Because imagine having 5 of your friends going against 5 other people in competitive tournaments, to win some big rewards.
Yeah, that's really rad.
Yeah, and you're right. Like that will be something that it will be interesting to get people's feedback about and see what people want the most as far as multiplayer, and what seems to be working, what seems like it would work best after everyone's played it even more.
So, question about the game
spectator feature,
like where does the development come from? Who's working on this thing? What kind of experience do they have? Like, how do we know you can do all this?
Yeah, that's a really good question, and I think that's always important from even from an investor's perspective, when you're looking at a project that is building something of this magnitude, right? You got to know, but who's is it just a couple of blokes sitting in Australia who have no who've played like Tekken a couple of times.
Very specific example.
He was thinking of
I'm creating a story because that's what we do, right?
You're a good narrative.
But what we've done is we've actually partnered with an indie game company based out of Germany called Smokestab.
Cool.
So we're working with them and with NFT Maker. So combined, the 3 of us are essentially working on making this game happen.
That sounds like a powerful trio right there.
Yeah. So it's So for anyone watching and listening, like Tommy and I are not developing the game because we don't have any developer experience, but we are sort of project managing everything and making sure that it runs smoothly. And yeah, I have to say that the guys over at Smokestab are amazing. They've done a heck of a job the way they've already made the game, and us trialing out this really early version. It's already been fun. And I think that's what's important. So as things progress, it'll be great to work with these guys, with both the partner companies, to sort of make things happen.
That's awesome.
I want to extend on that as well, because we are onboarding a very well-known smart contract developer in the space. But until we get that agreement, we don't want to spill too many beans. But once that agreement is done, we will be the powerhouse in terms of a game infrastructure on Cardano. Right. So yeah, let's fingers crossed it happens, and we'll announce it to the world shortly.
Yeah, just saying.
I believe y'all make it happen. It's pretty much a powerhouse.
Yeah. So the name of the company though was that Smokestab?
Smokestab, like
that sounds very ninja.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like smoke bomb, ninja appears, stab.
It's very evocative.
That's great. Oh man.
That's good.
Super cool.
We have a thought from the audience here. Oside says arena spectator feature
looking at that
design.
Too.
Can you tell us a little bit about that feature?
Yeah, I think that feature is a must when we get to the competitive gameplay. So if we are going to be hosting tournaments, right, we want people to be spectating and kind of providing their commentary, right? Just kind of like, people in a crowd and watching the people fight. So that's one thing. Also, if we allow for a spectator feature, then we should allow for a recording feature. So if you're playing games, you should be able to record some of your matches, and then you can kind of share it with the rest of the world there. That requires some level of back-end solution, but it is something that we want to make happen, because it just increases the level of interactivity with the community.
Now, do you see that?
Totally, we would totally put it on. Would do a news special with we always want to show up all the games. Like, that's great. People could start Twitch streaming their 8 Ninjas gaming. And
so let me ask you this though: with the recording feature, do you see that coming in as kind of a screen record video, or more like StarCraft, where it records the actions that are being taken and then can kind of replay those?
I think we're exploring both ideas at the moment. To be very, very honest, because it is still a while away.
Yeah, I know it's ways off.
Yeah. That's far away. Certainly.
Yeah. But it's a fair point, and we are looking at both of them. We are considering, what would be the ideal way to go, and then we'll also understand better as we progress what the community wants, right? And I also wanted to shout out.
That's hugely important, obviously. Yeah. They're sharing it. Yeah.
Definitely. And I just wanted to shout out Oside, because I see them everywhere. So,
Yeah, you're amazing. Awesome CNFT out there.
Another chat from Oside I wanted to feature here. He said, they say, I like how we will enter these games with friends already instead of needing to make friends in the game, which is a cool community aspect.
Yeah, and the people playing are going to be awesome. You know that it's going to be nice people.
I think it makes it easier when you've been around for 8 months and then you launch a game while you've been doing a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
Community building. I mean, every step of the way is community building.
Yeah, y'all have done a great job with that.
Yeah.
For sure. Goals, definitely.
Yeah, it's very exciting. So we're really focusing in on the video game because that's what I understand. I can talk about that, But what else is exciting and that is coming that maybe is not, going to click as easily for me?
Yeah, one of the things, and Tommy, feel free to chime in, that of course we are doing on the token front, which we touched on a little bit earlier, is we've got our tokenomics sort of detailed out in the white paper, but we are going to be rewarding the holders, the Ninjaz holders, and sort of like our community that's been waiting patiently and trusted us and wanted something besides just the storytelling side, which we already do and will continue to do. That's our core part of what we do. But you know, we will be airdropping the token to all holders. Yeah, we will be allowing you to claim the token, and we will allow you to stake your NFTs to receive the token. But each clan, because we are establishing each of the 3 clans as almost separate, unique, identifiable collections, right? Each clan will have a different version of the utility. So season 1, Aramar will receive the highest airdrop and will be able to claim the highest number of token. Whereas with the Daisuke, which is coming out, they'll be able to receive the highest amount via the staking of their NFTs, but the lowest return from the airdrop. And then with the Atsuko, that's where the game comes in. So all of them will receive token, but it'll be in different amounts. And then the Atsuko will be able to go into the game and claim a free loot box based on however many Atsuko NFTs you hold. So that gives each of the clans a bit of a unique, you know, utility. Yeah, so that's kind of the route that we're going down on that front.
I like that a lot because no one's missing out, but everyone's getting.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, everyone's got their own identifiable things.
You guys seem to be adding, kind of layering in, making the NFTs feel
even more
real,
they
or
are
different. Or, it's good. I'm excited. I got to read this whole white paper. Just the glimpses I've had have been really, really cool.
Yeah, thanks, man. And we've got, of course, the burn coming up. I don't know, Tommy, if you wanted to talk a little bit about that, because it makes it a lot of fun from a game theory perspective. And shout out to our Discord manager, Michael, also known as Vivid, because he always talks about how fun it would be on the game theory front, because now we're offering all these utilities and then you have to burn your ninjas. But I'll let Tommy talk about that so that I don't hog the whole space.
Yeah, so the people will need to burn a combination of NFTs. At this point in time, it's looking like it will be about 1 of each clan to receive an airdrop of the 4th collection. It's actually named the 4th.
Fancy.
You know, we will let people speculate on what the 4th means at this point in time. Whatever it is, throw it at us, because it's actually tied very well to the story. And as we approach, you know, that section in the story, it will, you know, when we announce that in the story, we'll announce who the 4th is, right? So I'm just going to keep it at that. It will reduce the supply of each season down, and it will introduce another collection that has, you know, a bit more scarcity to it. But it's the gamification once this final, you can say, collection comes out. And yeah, it's going to be really interesting in how we make this happen, because 1, it ties very well to the story, but 2, it's also another layer of gamification that's on chain, that just supports the storytelling side of things.
Man, I bet they're going to be really badass.
We're upping the art, that's for sure.
Show off some more stuff from this white paper.
Because I don't want to burn my only ones of each one. That sounds terrible. I'll have to get a double so that I can do that. Oh my god, the animations are great.
Yeah,
the hair blowing and everything. I love that, and the clothes texture moving.
Loving it.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's very exciting stuff. So
I might give you guys some alpha as well, I guess, because, you know, there's an announcement coming tomorrow. I'm kind of excited to kind of showcase to the world, but it's more along, you know, back to our core vision and our core product, which is you know, story creation, storytelling, and then allowing the community to vote on story as well. So at the moment we are doing, I guess, voting that's related to general lore, and then of course the creation of the manga, right? So but now we're taking up a next step, and we actually want to involve the community a bit more in the creation of the actual you can say canon arc of Adan, which is our you know, what we want to envision as the animation. So we're going to introduce something very soon, and the community will be able to create the story of Adan with us.
Damn, that's awesome. So this is probably the most impactful decision that has been made, basically.
Yeah, well, if we secure an animation studio, this is
Yeah.
what we're creating. It's the 12 episode season, and this is the story of Adan, the protagonist, and now we're allowing the
That would
community
be
to come in
amazing.
and have involvement in creating this character with us.
And just to add to that,
you'll get it.
I believe. Yeah, we are talking to production / animation studios at the moment, but nothing's been put on paper. Right. But the conversations have started. So being a part of this, you will essentially help drive what happens in the future. So it's going to be super cool.
It's more community building. You guys are doing it, getting it all. Everyone's so involved. So cool.
Someone has a question.
Oh yeah, here's a question. All right, let's see what this is. Can I get cut off by this? How will people who own large amounts of Ada Ninjas NFTs interact with the NFT limitation of the Nami wallet?
Aaron Ortiz, he's
always
asking the right questions.
I won't say who he is, but he knows who he is. I don't want to.
He's one of the whales. He's one of the whales.
Yeah. He's got a lot.
Aaron.
Most people don't have this question.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But the ones that do, it's a big problem.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think? Is that something you can address here?
I think there are solutions out there at the moment where you can actually connect multiple addresses, right, to a linked wallet.
Yeah.
Right? Because at the moment, let's say for example, in the Ethereum space, people are minting on just minting addresses, and then there's a connection that allows them to read, or where they're actually storing it in a cold wallet address. So, it's still very early days, and there are ways that we can approach it. But just for you, Aaron, I think there will be a solution.
Nice.
And that's not to say we won't be looking to bring in other wallets in the future as well. That's definitely on the cards.
Very nice.
Well, I hope so. Yeah, I mean, the ecosystem evolves, projects evolve with it, so it'll all work out, I'm sure.
Welcome, Plasta. We're glad you joined us for this.
Plasta's happy to see some Ada Ninja action, as we all are.
Definitely.
Hey, how are you, Plasto?
Right. That's
I'm definitely going to check out y'all's merch after this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got to read through this whole thing. We got a lot of cool stuff going on. But some details on this Season 3 launch. It's going to be launching May 21st. That's coming up right on Saturday at 8 p.m. UTC, and the price will be 60 ADA per, although there are some discounts for Ada Ninja holders.
Nice.
So if you hold, for every Ada Ninja you hold, you get 1% off, and that caps at 20%.
Aaron's going to do well.
Yeah.
With his percentage.
He'll do all right. Is there anything else to share about the launch?
Yeah, you do have to send the full ADA amount. I don't know if I've said this already.
Oh, that is in the description.
Yeah, because that's something that people may overlook. You
Yeah,
send the
you're
full
so right.
60 ADA, and you will get the percentage that you've
That's
gotten.
good.
Yeah,
It would be way too confusing otherwise.
Yeah,
and it's
people sending wrong.
No doubt.
Look, what is
People don't understand that. They really
they would write out what is.
And understandably, right? You want to go in and have the minting experience as smooth as possible. Not sit on Google Calculator and
That's pretty cool.
And another thing is that if you hold, say, 5 ninjas and you end up minting 10, you will still get the 5% off for all 10. It doesn't matter how many you're minting. It's not like it's not like it's only for 5 or whatever the case is for all of them. Yeah,
I see that. All right,
super cool. So remember, send that 60 ADA no matter what. You'll be getting it back. Damn right.
Plasto says Tommy's camera is looking really nice, and honestly, I was thinking the same thing. Too. I'm just gonna pop it up. I'd like to really see, because what's your secret?
He
It's
always
so
looks
good.
like he always looks
Is this a
celebrity. He always
DSLR?
looks like a
What are you
damn
doing?
celebrity up in here with that camera.
It's just the camera, guys. It's the camera.
And that face, of course.
It's got a depth of field, though. You can see the mic is out of focus, the background's out of focus,
Yeah.
but you're very crisp.
Yeah.
He's being humble. You go and see that setup. Like, obviously, I've seen it. It's pretty epic.
You seen it in person?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all live close enough to.
We live like a 2-minute walk from each
Oh,
other.
I didn't
that's
realize that.
amazing.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
We used to
that's
live
so
in the same
good.
building, actually. We used to live in the
Really?
same
Yeah.
building, but I moved out.
Awesome.
Yeah, you didn't move too far.
That's great.
That's right.
Hey, you can't have too far of a walk when you're working on a project like 8 Ninjas. You got to be able to
Sure.
communicate when you need to.
Funny story, though. Even though we live 2 minutes from each other, we launched during lockdown, so we didn't even see each other for the entire launch. And it was only after a couple,
Yeah.
maybe a week or two after launch, that we actually sat down together as face to face.
That's
It's
awesome.
really funny.
That's typical of our times, for sure.
Oh shit! Ada Legend says he bought 20 yesterday just for the discount and is ready,
Ooh,
locked and loaded.
Damn right.
nice.
It's
Shout
not
out
gonna be
Ada
about
Legend.
No doubt. What a legend.
Yeah.
All right, friends. Well, we are getting towards the just at the end of this segment here. Is there anything else that we want to squeeze in here? It's been very
Shout-outs,
interesting
Final
so far.
important thoughts.
Yeah.
From my end, I think we've covered everything. Just thank you, guys, for having us on, and to all the ninjas watching. Subscribe to CNFT News. Make it happen.
Like
Show them
this
some
video.
love. Yeah, like, subscribe, share it with your
You heard
friends.
the man.
He said it, not
Yeah.
me. I mean,
But that's all from my end. Thank you so much, guys.
Brad.
Thank you. I'm
It's
so
always
glad
good-
I got
good
to meet you in person.
seeing you guys every
Just as
time.
lovely, more
Oh,
lovely.
yeah. We love to
Lovely.
have you on as well, Tommy. Thank you for coming.
And hopefully we'll see you guys at CNFT Con as well.
Hey, if you're there,
You're gonna
you'll
have
see
trouble
us.
not seeing us.
Exactly.
My belly's gonna be crazy.
That's
That'll
awesome.
be pretty
Yeah,
noticeable.
yeah. Be visible across the room.
Yeah.
I may or may not be dressing up as a ninja on one of the days because a lot of people have asked me. So
Enter the costume
Enter our
contest.
costume contest we're doing with
Yeah.
Nicholas of Sushi Bites.
Yeah, we're gonna have an official CNFT con /
and you could win
CNFT
big.
news.
And we're gonna try to get prizes from like a lot of projects that are
Mhm.
good. Maybe some 8
Yeah,
Ninja
maybe.
prizes.
I don't know. We'll see.
And
We're not there yet.
an NFT,
but we're very excited.
Yeah. The point
That's great
is
to hear.
definitely
Yeah.
dress like a ninja. I really think it'll be great for our culture to have people dressing up.
Yeah, as NFTs. Who
Yeah.
does that?
Yeah, it's brand new,
Yeah,
brand spanking new.
very exciting.
And 8 Ninjas are hot, so you get to be hot too. Get
That's
to
true.
have a hot
Ninjas are hot.
costume.
Yeah, that's true.
Cool.
All right, friends. Well, this has been rad.
Tommy, you're going on the leaderboard.
No doubt. Yeah, we got to make
Thank
one.
you. Thank you.
Good
Thanks,
idea.
Until
everyone.
next time, you will.
All right,
Until
thanks
next
a lot.
time, thank you guys very much.
Always
Take
a
care.
pleasure.
Bye-bye.
Keep it up.
Bye. All right. Well, that
Aww.
was a lovely
They
segment.
warm my heart, like I just really love how they put story
team.
first and they just do things right and they're just like nice and humble but doing
Inspirational
big
too.
things.
All the stuff they're doing, it makes me think
It's
we
like,
should do something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously not
like that.
like
but
that.
Yeah.
what they're doing is way beyond. But
Yeah.
there's
But
pieces.
you talent borrows.
That's right. Yeah. So that's actually the end of the news. Also, it's the end of the show. It's the end of the news.
Yeah, because we already did our drops with BlakeCNFT, our first guest host.
That's right. So we have no hot topics. We have no events. We have no Cardano news.
Nope.
We have.
Oh,
no...
I have some. Well, no. I was just going to say that everyone should watch Charles's most recent video. I think it's called Musings of CNFT. It might be the second most recent video. This was like a week ago, but it's a really good video, and it really lifted my spirits about what is happening with prices and sort of clarified what's going on more to me, and I really appreciate it. And he's wearing a nice Hawaiian shirt. That's fun.
Party Charles.
It looked like he should be an NFT in this shirt. It was
Looks
like,
rare,
this is
that's all I'm
perfect. Looks
saying.
rare. Looks rare. Certainly.
Another cool thing I wanted to show
I'm
off
so
is
glad to be sitting here with T. Scott
yeah,
again.
we're back.
Yeah.
We're back. Well, we just pulled a junkie because we were on the white
Yes.
list and I forgot to mint until now. So check this out.
Chocolate chip
That's what we just got.
junk.
This guy looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Looks kind of rare. I don't know.
He's a galactic
Yeah,
swordsman.
Galactic Swordsman. That sounds like a good one. I'm happy with that.
Very
but
nice.
Very cool. We only had one Vegemate, so now we have one Junkie, and probably we won't be burning either of them. We'll just be happy little family there.
Michael Phillips said, surprisingly, a scam DM is what reminded me to come in.
Oh my god, that's really funny.
Hey, you got to see the silver lining in the scams. That's a good outlook, Michael.
Yeah, scam DMs are kind of like news, you know?
Yeah, it's like, oh, this is happening.
Yeah.
These people are doing this.
I mean, it's not the real people.
It's not the real people, but it can tell you that you should go look for the real people.
Yeah. Good point. All right, people, this has been great. So for the CNFT news, I'm Scott Chestnut.
I'm Summer Horsegrave. I don't want to play.